Welcome back, everybody. This is Shadow, and we are in the pond again. Well, we're staying in the pond. Uh, but yeah. So this is now week 2 of, well, actually, this would be week 3 for the episodes, but week 2 for the pond, because we now should have the Nether open. And we are going to go in and explore some Nether stuff, and then try to find some bastions, see what we can get out of there. And then we are going to be coming back here, and we are going to be working on building out a little farm that is over there, because this is like the guest area where like chapel and stuff happens, and then the farm will be like where the actual individual here lives. And I'll build a little pathway up to here, because it's just going to be a little bit all the way over here, and then we will be building that out. Overall, I'm going to have to be like bounce around some ideas, because it's going to be a very on the fly type of build. It's going to be pretty small, but I want to make it very cozy and warm area of like, this is where the people, one of the people, the caretaker of this place lives. But, and then I also have some stuff I want to show you that Rock helped me build, because there was a portal competition going on, and we all, a couple of us made some really, really stellar portals, and I just want to show you mine and Rock's. And also, I don't know where the other person's portal is at in the creative realm, but it's really cool, and we're gonna have to build my portal later, because I think Rock is taking the vote by a landslide. Much deserved, and you'll understand when you see it. Alright, so let's see if they have activated this. If not, oops. But it should be activated sometime this weekend. It is not activated yet. Got it. I think it's gonna be activated tomorrow. So, we will jump into this really soon.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that some time has passed and the Nether has been turned on, let's see where we are spawning in at. A basalt area. Okay. Like, actually, let's be smart. And create a waypoint. Nether portal shadow DMF firm. Okay, there we go. First, yeah, always set our waypoint so we know where to return to. All right, not a bad spawn area. And there's a fortress. I'm correct in that, right? Is it down or up? Let's head over here, because there should be a better look of it over here. Is that? What? Is that from the roof? Oh, that is trippy. Okay, yep, we we literally spawned our thing right next to a fortress. All right, there we go. Bam, problem solved. All right. Wait, is that some other people's portals too? Let me jump into this. What is this all the way over there? You can't really see it. It's out of full render distance. That is something. It looks like it's another fortress, totally a different one from this one. Or it might be a connection to it. Well, time to explore some. So let's, jump on in there. How'd I get that? Okay, and so I am coming in as a TLDR, future shadow editing here, because the Nether took way longer than I could have ever guessed, or would have known to even suggest lasting. And it wasn't great content. It was mainly just me dying over and over again, not really getting anywhere in the Nether. So I did go ahead and I'm cutting all that out, because a lot of it, again, was me digging. Not much content happening, but things that didn't need to happen. But I did want to just go ahead and say the Nether's really freaking cool. It's just extra difficult in this mod. because spawns kind of get cranked up a bit in it, and so I died a lot. So yeah, I did start in the Nether Fortress, and then I went over to the area that we saw before, that was the other location, and found that yes, it was a area where it's like, oh, it was like a boss mob before the blazes, and it was a lot of fun to fight. I died so many times, and during that process I found a full set of diamond armor. I broke a full set of diamond armor. Then I found another one of these places and found another full set of diamond armor, which is what I now have as netherite on there. And I would just like to thank Rauk and Logic. We had a lot of fun exploring the nether, digging underground and dying on repeat. And thank you very much to Hatchet, who saved all my stuff when for some reason my gravestone despawned on me. So much thanks to all that. But yeah, there was a lot going on in the nether, and the nether areas look super cool. We will be doing a flyby in those, as you can see. Yeah, the nether area is awesome. The new areas are crazy, and the nether biome stuff is really well done. Wish it didn't murder me so often, but that's the nether for you. So we are going to go ahead and get back to me reappearing in the overworld right about now. But yeah, no, this was very, very cool and well done by everyone involved, and I will see everybody at the end of the video, or now. Bye. Here we go. And we are back from the nether, everybody. As you can see, we did some brief explanation of everything that's went on in the nether, and trust me, it took me so much more time than I thought it would be. But now that we have everything, I have my netherite hoe, I have all this stuff enchanted, geared up, because what I did after I went deep diving into the nether to gather all the deep netherite and all the deaths I had to the Blaze King and everything else going on is a little bit off camera because it's a little bit of a boring of a build. I went ahead and set up my villager farm. So I'm going to show you that right now. Well, not my villager farm, but my villager trading hub. So it's just right down here, and we have majority of the enchantments we will need. I didn't try to go overly crazy about it, but we have all this here. We have the super trade, which is the kelp already, and yeah, we have all these villagers all set up for trades across the board, and it is excellent. Got my glowstone trade here as well. Love it. And we have so many emeralds. It's stupid. Like, legitimately, we have way too many freaking emeralds. Thank you so much to Logic. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Thanks so much for Logic for helping me out with getting some of the bone meal ready for our little kelp farm that we have right here. Don't need to do anything large. I'm just doing a very simple kelp farm. Feeds the bones in, makes it, sets them out, puts them in there. It's a lot faster and more efficient than on my other farms. Like, the other ones are much more passive that I've done. Like, there's really large ones in the past. This one, I'm looking for small and efficient, using bones and stuff this time around. Which, of course, since I took a lot of bones, I am going to be paying them back. I think 2 stacks of emeralds is good enough. Good enough for just 2 stacks, yeah. So in the nether is all the biomes look so cool. Also, want to shoot out to thank you to Hatchet so much. So when I wanted my deaths in the nether, my spawn thing disappeared and I lost a lot of materials. He got that all back for me. Thank you very much. But we are now here for drumroll please. And okay, enough for drumroll. We are going to be building a little farm over here as was planned, and then also we have some bigger plans. And now that we have the gear to do it, I can really start farming up for those bigger plans and setting them into action. And I can't wait. So, what are those bigger plans, so you may be asking? Well, I, of course, want to make a road, and for roads, you need a lot of material. So what we will be doing is, and to get all that material, we're definitely gonna need a beacon to mine faster, because we're gonna be basically strip mining complete areas with the beacon's help. Because I'm thinking of doing the area out of stone. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it out of like the smelted stone, because that would look pretty nice. The smooth stone stuff looks really good for roads. Well, if I could spell, that would be very helpful. Smooth stone. So I think that would look so good, all the way through, and then we can mix up a little bit of a pattern with some of the other stone in there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be planning on doing. It's maybe smooth stone. I might go just normal stone for ease of purchase. Well, I'll have to lay down a couple different roads to see what really sticks and what doesn't. But we are going to be working on the farm, so I need to figure out the layout of the farm, and then we're going to make it kind of, again, I'm looking for small and cozy. Ignore that over there. That is something I'm planning on building later. It is the nether portal. Oh, that is something we're definitely going to looking at. Rock 1 of the nether portal contest. I will take you into the creative world after we're done building this to check that out, because it is so good, and also check out my future nether portal as well, because I am loving it. We need to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get like some of the groundwork laid out, and I will see everybody in just 1 second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so where I'm thinking of placing this is actually going to be like right around here. And again, I don't want this to be like the, oh yeah, I have full netherite, by the way. I don't want this to be a complete change in area. And I want this build to be a fairly small little house over here. So what I'm thinking is, because I want it to feel like a little bit cramped, because when it is a little bit cramped, I can fill it up easier. So I'm thinking almost like very small starter house vibes. Gosh, I should have cleared this area out first. Okay, there we go. So very, very small house is what I'm trying to get the feeling for right here, because even that would be too big, even though it's kind of small. Well, it's not that small. So I'm thinking like something like this. I'm gonna have like 3 to 4 rooms in it at most. So I'm gonna have like, this will be the library area. This right here is the entrance. Okay, so yeah, we have this entrance right here. And then we come over here. And this is the bedroom. Is right there. And then we have a nice little, probably like a little separate kitchen area from the main base. And there we go. Okay, so that's the whole house right there. So we're going to do this as the bedroom. Bam. It's going to be kind of small. I'm going to try to make it very personable. This will be like the little study. There'll be some books like through here. Like that. And then like a table and a little area with windows to read through with like a lantern or something around here. And let's see. Ooh, toss that out. Grab that. Okay, then we will have some like pantries and possibly like, no, I'm gonna leave that as being the main kitchen over there. But I will have like a little painting area possibly. Yeah, that'll be cool. Like a little painting area over here. And so yeah, that will fill out this area very nicely. As just like a little personal living area that we're going to be building up right here. And this is about as big as I want it, and then I can make out some farm fields and stuff like that spread out to like here, and just kind of like circle this area a little bit to show that like that's how they get some of the food here, and like have tea leaves and some of the other different options for the farms that are here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. Just want to pass on my thoughts of what I was building right here, and we'll see how everything comes into this in just a little bit. Alright, welcome back from that super fast build mode, and I do like how this is starting out. I definitely need to do a lot more work on some of the decorations and everything. So for right now, again, this entire area is going to be like a field, like a rolling type of field of wheat, and then like also have like some tea and stuff over here. And it's just gonna be like, again, most of it's gonna be wheat, but I'm gonna have some other options in here as well, like almost like a side garden over here type of deal. Some flowers, tea, and some other stuff right through here. And then that is just gonna be rolling wheat to give this like a nice golden feel with the road running up and over into that area. Um, and as you can see, I already started getting some of the bookshelves in. I think this is gonna look nice. I'm gonna put a little table like right here, like right here-ish. And then so you like sit back and read some books right here. I'm thinking painting stuff here. Not sure about that yet. Gotta figure this area out some. And then yeah, this is the bedroom, and it's gonna have like some hanging stuff over here, and that should be everything for this. So I will get right back to everyone once I finish decorating out this area. But that's some of the ideas that are spanning through my eyes. Also, I made it so like the ground looked a little bit worn and torn, where it's like he's commonly walking through these areas. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, and like, you know, the house has some vines and stuff growing over it. I really think it's gonna look great when it's all done and cleared out some of this grass. There's I cursed the person who said, let's make this let's do our base in a flower biome. It wasn't me, by the way. This was not me. This was someone else who actually did that. But regardless, I now have to clear out a good chunk of area of grass and build out a road and everything. So we'll see everyone back in just a moment when we see that, and then we'll also check out rocks and mine portals. As you can see, there's a little bit of it right over there. But we'll jump in creative when we go see that for the finale of this episode. So let's jump right into this and see you in just 2 seconds. 1, 2, cut. And there we go. Okay, so quick cut right there of me doing decorations inside, because decorations inside and around the place are very, very difficult. We will be doing outside decorations in a super fast build mode in just 1 moment. But yeah, so when you walk in here, I really tried to make it seem like it was just a single person living on their own. And they're doing research, writing books and stuff like that while being the caretaker for the other building over there. But yeah, that's what I was really pushing for, and I feel like I've nailed this. This looks so nice. I love this. Everything actually feels uniform, like it's all part of one singular vision of this building and this build. Now I just need to go ahead and bring out the understanding of like the farmland on the outside, and the maintenance of these areas and the road. I also need to make the road right here, and this will be one of the first connecting points to the big road that we will be building out. Well, maybe not first connecting point. The road is still going to be like over, like it's going to probably actually connect somewhere around here. But yeah, so that is what I have been up to with this. Now, I want to turn this into a beautiful wheat field that like goes out towards that direction, and then have a little a little personal garden type of deal right here where I have some like tea and other stuff. Ignore that. That's a future plan. That probably not gonna be at the space. But yeah, so I want to build out that. So I'm probably gonna have to level this field up a little bit. So that's gonna be a lot of clearing out of a lot of just a little small junk stuff. But this is coming along. We are almost done with this build. I know this got clumped in together with some other stuff we were doing, but I think it's looking really good. Also, I got some new digs. Look at this armor. Oh yeah. This is an upgrade from the netherite, using the fantasy armor pack. I've named this stupid stuff. I need to remove the name and name it back because the names itself was really cool. But I also got a spear, which I call Death Sword. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on wrapping this area up and building this road out, and then we will be moving on to our next project. which will be building a road up the mountain and also down the mountain, because we still need a pathway down. So yeah, that's gonna be part of the going up the mountain too. Yeah, we're gonna build one all the way up to the peak where we will be doing a statue that I will be yoinking from someone because I cannot develop a statue to save my life, it feels like. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Alrighty there. So, as everyone can see, I have... Well, this is a little completed base. I do feel like there needs to be like something else, like one or two maybe small things that need to be added here to bring this all together. Like, I don't know, maybe for example, like there needs to be a statue and like a road going to the statue like right there, because there is definitely a blank spot right in between that area and the farm that does cause a little bit of issues. But so I was gonna make this a garden, and I saw that you could make sand colors, and so I did a yin and yang symbol for meditation type of deal. By the way, I was just eyeballing this, and it came out so good on the mini map. Look at that. That is insane. And then I put like water around it with that. And, like, it all came together so very well. The house itself, I'm in love with. I feel like I've made this cluttered enough while making it also seem like, oh, this is definitely someone doing studying. I do still need to write the books for the lore of this place. But I stuck this with enchanted books, just to give this a bit more variety and everything along those lines. And that is a future project that is, I'm just going to keep getting hints towards that. And that's all it is. That is a future build that I have yet to start building up towards. Then we have this nice big farm, and really, bump out into this really quick. That farm really does add quite a bit, because like, I don't know, like when it wasn't there, it was really cool to look at with all the grass and everything. But with the farm, it really does just add that extra little touch to it. And then if I'm thinking like adding the statue like right around here, like just a smaller like statue that's about the size of that. I'll have to think about what it should be, but like a statue right here, and then like another road leading up to it and circling it, and then that road breaking off and leading up the mountain, and that is where like the road actually officially starts. So I'm thinking of like doing it along those lines. I think it's gonna look really, really, really nice. Oh, look how beautiful this is! Like the golden fields, all as like not as far as I can see, but quite a bit racked with the mountain, with like a little house and a temple, and you have your little hut right here. This looks so cool. I am in love with this. I will say the yin yang symbol kind of stands out a little bit for my builds, but I'm gonna leave it because I like it. Just I don't know. I thought of it. I was like, it definitely does not fit the build, but meh, meh. I can leave it because I built it and I like it. But it does not. It does not fit my build style right now. But whatever. Who cares? I don't think it definitely doesn't fit, but it doesn't like break the style either, because it is meant to be more of a religious style anyway. So, you know, a spot to meditate and to understand the area is like that's all you can really ask of it. And so yeah, I'm very happy with this. I can't wait to start on the next section of the builds. I will see everybody then. We will be doing probably that sword here soon. For the Nether portal, it will. I have a couple spots I'm thinking of putting them. It will probably either be up on the mountain somewhere, like over there, or it will be down below this area. It's gonna be one or the other, but I'm gonna have a road leading up to it so that I can have access to my Nether. But yeah, so that is everything for today. Everyone, thank you very much for stopping by. This is Shadow in the pond, as always. Love you guys. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. But peace out. Bye.